Hi there, everybody. Welcome to this noon talk from Healing with Marcus. I hope you're doing very, very well. There was just a song playing called Into the Mystic with Van Morrison, which is a beautiful song from Van Morrison. You can check it out. And the title inspired me to go into the mystic. So that's what we're doing here, right? The thing is that what I'm here to do is to guide ourselves, you, past your own traps of your mind into your heart, which is that's kind of a universal truth for all of us. And it's not that I am that special. I am special, not more special or less special than anybody else, but like we are all a unique expression of life's desire for itself. And as we go into the mystic, that means we go into realms of the unseen, and we go into realms that are hitherto, or until now, unknown. It means going into both emotional parts of ourselves, spiritual parts of ourselves. It means going into the part of ourselves that is not seen by our day-to-day lives. We can see it in how we act. We can see it in how we interact with other people, how relationships look for us, how often they turn out in similar fashions. We can see our trauma by looking at how we have lived our lives, looking at what is the predominant feeling in our lives. That's how we can start, untangling the web of our own lives. We can start seeing, is there predominantly fear involved? Is there predominantly anger involved? Is that anger covering up some fear? Are we predominantly not trusting people? Are we predominantly, being the person untrustworthy ourselves? Like, what is your programming that has until now guided your life and steered your life in a way that it's a survival mechanism? So it's not that anything of what we have done is bad that way, even if we have hurt people or been hurt by others. What we have done is not bad. It's a survival mechanism. But the time has come, and again, to go into the mystic, to go into the deeper sense of who you are, going beyond mind, into heart, into spirit, into being. That means both coming into present moment awareness, letting go of the past, letting go of our fear of the future, but also aligning and adjusting our energetic fields in our bodies. Because our energy grid, that is the blueprint for the physical body, has quite often been tangled up or jarred or hurt or injured or traumatized by different things we've gone through in life. And as we have, our regular society, regular life, there's nowhere we are taught to truly look inwards. There's nowhere in school where you are taught even how are you feeling today. Even that is kind of a tricky question, because we have never really learned how to either express our feelings or feel our feelings. Most of us have always been taught, just keep going, just squish it down and keep going. So as we go into the mystic, we start seeing what hasn't been seen before. We start looking into the unseen. And we can start to heal the things inside of us that need healing, right? Because the trauma of the past is what guides our actions and behaviors and feelings today. Well, so the feelings guide our behaviors in many different ways. And it's really fascinating to see that even when we are focused on certain things, let's say that you have had, in my case, when I was talking about a lot of relationships, I would always talk about fidelity, infidelity, lying, and manipulating. And it's because that was part of my programming. I used to be a manipulative person, but I also used to be with many people who were manipulative to me. Many of my partners were manipulating me as well, or at least trying. And as we grow past our trauma, we kind of stop talking about it because it loses the charge. There's no charge inside of you connected to the trauma any longer. So when it comes, but we still want to learn how to be a full person, a whole person in a relationship, how to show up in a relationship in an authentic, real, honest way. And this goes for both men and women, or either partners we talk about. We all need to learn that. So when we go into the mystic, we go into the deeper realms of existence. It's a spiritual teaching that's very, very ancient. It's like the old school teachings. It's the yogic teachings. It's all our modern religions are based in the old school yoga teachings, the old school Buddhist teachings, and the also the old school shamanic teachings. The shamanic teachings are the origin of all of this. They've been around a lot longer than anything else that we know of. So if you have any questions, if you have any thoughts, this is my suggestion. You go into meditation. You try to meditate. If your mind doesn't want to shut up, try some more meditations. Try to drop your mind into your heart. Hit me up, write to me, ask me questions. I'm happy to be here and talk to you. Because I come from a place of stillness often. I often come from that space, which means I can help you find your space. So, have a beautiful, beautiful day, and we shall talk soon. All right. Peace out. Namaste and aho.